Alright, starting off with part 1. Alright, first.
Jonathan barely had any screen time to be developed.
Okay, like I
That's
liked
true. Yeah,
Jonathan.
we can
I
start with
thought he
that.
was. So I thought he was interesting enough, but I don't think he was better than like some of the later protagonists. It's just
Right.
again, he doesn't have enough time to develop. We see him as a teenager, and then not much
7
happens,
years.
and then there's a time skip, and they're adults. So we don't really see much of him. I think if he had the same amount of time that say like Joseph had, I think people would like him a bit more.
Agreed.
People tend to not like part 1 as much. I think mainly it is because it's so short. It's only like 9 episodes. So there really isn't that much development in the characters. Because there's like a 7-year time skip, like after like the first episode. So,
or first
although,
few,
yeah. Although, I'm just gonna say this now. I kind of like part 1 Dio better than part 3 Dio.
Same.
That's just
Agreed.
me.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Part 3 Dio, we'll get into more about part 3 Dio in part 3.
Yeah,
That's going to be a very interesting one. But basically, part 1 Dio, I really liked. Just I don't know, he's just cool. Like I really liked him as a villain.
yeah.
Does anyone remember those hybrid animals that he had? Like
Oh my god, I forgot about them.
Yeah,
Hybrid
Jesus.
I know.
animals?
People often forget about that. Yeah, he had like, I don't know. It was weird. It's just like one animal's head is on another one's body. It was very strange.
Oh,
okay.
Oh my god.
I couldn't recall that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't remember any of that.
Oh my god. Yeah.
So,
I mean, in terms of development for Dio, I believe that Dio is a lot better. I mean, we have clear motives and a good introduction of him actually, and it just helps starts off the whole journey of JoJo. Did anyone want to mention any other specific characters or powers?
Well, I think we can definitely go in depth with part 1. I mean, I would like to
Yeah.
talk about like, oh my god, I'm gonna piss off so many people. I love this. Like, I want people to get mad at me for this. Speedwagon is trash, honestly.
Oh my
god.
oh my god.
Speedwagon is incredibly annoying.
Oh my god.
Like that whole fucking thing, like, oh, Speedwagon, best waifu. It's so fucking annoying.
Well, that's not like the freaking.
Well, I know, no, I'm just that's a separate thing. Speedwagon as a character, I just really dislike.
How?
I don't know, because all he does is suck Jonathan's dick.
Well, okay. So
okay.
okay. So to be honest, it's really weird for Speedwagon how he was a criminal and then 5 minutes later he's like best friends and everything. I know that
Jonathan set him straight.
But yeah, honestly, he said Jonathan's a gentleman. He set a whole example of like,
distinguished.
Yeah, but it's too fast. Like, I can just all of a sudden like, oh, I'm gonna go with him now.
Oh my god!
There wasn't really any reason
I will
other than
follow
like
this honorable
Jonathan's
man.
a gentleman. Like, I don't think it'd be that little thing that would make Speedwagon become good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna unfollow you on Instagram, Nate.
Well,
it also could have been because I watched it in dub. That's another trend for part 2.
We'll also get to that when we
have
talk to part 2
about
as well.
Controversial opinions about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Keith Silverstein is still pretty good.
Oh yeah.
As who was he?
Good.
Speedwagon.
I mean, his voice was fine, I guess.
Keith Silverstein is good. He's Torb.
Freaking Hisoka.
Isn't he? Hisoka?
Hisoka.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Hisoka as well.
And Zhongli.
Okay, I think it's a lot. Also, we should talk about I always forget his name. Zeppeli.
Yeah,
Honestly, like, I thought he was okay.
I didn't like him.
It's kind of a trend for part 1 characters that just didn't have enough development.
Yeah.
Because it was short.
Like, it's just, I don't know. And then that one, I have to say about part 1, even though it was 8 episodes, was a drag. I still think it's underrated. I still think that it's underrated, definitely. But it just was a drag, though. Like, it took a long time for me to get through it. I don't know, especially that part where they're fighting the 2 people. Like, I don't know what they are, the people that were dead and shit.
The blue furred.
Ever to get through.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Well,
Did you guys want
But like another thing,
Mhm.
I do think it's an underrated
I
part.
do think I want to talk about Jonathan's sacrifice because honestly,
Oh yeah.
I think that
Mhm.
that's really what makes him. I feel like if they kind of expanded upon that and maybe had him live, I'd like him more. But sacrifice
Mhm.
was really the point when I started really liking him.
Mhm.
Well, it's
Well,
already too
okay,
late.
highlight. I mean, that was like the last highlight of Jonathan in terms of like development. I really I like that moment.
Literally. Okay.
You want to head to the next part? Part 2.
Part
Let's see.
2, I have a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we can talk about part 2.
Okay.
Start us off.
Yeah, part 2 is my second favorite part. I'm just gonna say that, alright?
That's interesting.
I thought Joseph was a good JoJo. Alright? He had a lot of, ass pulls. Like, the Tommy
Literally.
gun and the whole yo-yo stuff and, but the
You mean
fact
like
that
how he beat cars?
Yeah.
didn't he freaking
Oh
crash
my
a plane
God.
into like a volcano or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
And it like blew up
I'm
or
gonna have
something.
so much stuff to get into about Joseph. Kind of want to expand upon that. Joseph is one of the most annoying protagonists I've
Oh
ever
my
seen in an
god,
anime.
I really am about to punch you.
He's funny. He's
I
funny.
told you I have controversial opinions about JoJo.
I think
He watched
Joseph
it
is
in dub.
funny.
And it could have been because I was watching it in dub. But not even just his voice, it was just his character. All of the fucking ass pulls. Constantly. I mean, all of the like nothing he did was really that funny to me.
Mm-hmm.
I know that was the goal of his character, or not really the goal, but like that was part of his character to be funny. But I don't know, the ass pulls just kind of were annoying.
I think it was funny how you pulled a gun out of his ass.
That
But
was so fucking stupid, though. Literally,
Yeah, I agree
pulled
with
Tommy gun out of his ass.
Streisel.
but I'm saying like predicting what
Oh my God.
the person's about to say is pretty cool. So
Yeah, freaking
wish I had that.
what you call it?
Yeah.
We talk about Stroheim. Like
Ooh.
I was
Oh,
gonna
man.
say that.
Like, okay, I mean, Stroheim as a character is good, but like, I can't justify liking him. He's a Nazi.
he blew up, and he's back alive, fully functional body.
Which doesn't make sense,
So stupid.
especially considering Part 5 Polnareff being in a wheelchair.
Oh my god.
uh,
In terms of part
let's
2,
see.
I think it was more comedy than a bizarre adventure.
Mhm.
It was definitely bizarre nonetheless.
It
Actually, I like Part 2.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
I like Part 2.
I like part 2 also.
The opening's amazing.
I prefer part 2 over part 3.
Bloody Stream is very good. I agree with that.
Yeah, it's underrated.
Oh, we didn't talk about Sonochino Satame.
Oh.
Oh yes.
I'm
We just
sorry,
take a
I
quick
don't like
second to
that.
talk about that. I think
Yeah,
that
you
opening
also
is
don't
so
like
cool to
touch
me.
off, so shut your mouth.
Yeah, I don't know how you don't
Wow,
like touch off from
okay.
Promise Neverland. Seriously. Okay, back on
If you don't
topic.
vote, shut your mouth.
Sonochino Satame, like, it's just that whole thing where it shows all the JoJos at the very beginning, just foreshadowing a lot of stuff.
There are a lot of
I think
Easter
that's
eggs in
so
there.
cool. It's just like an iconic opening. It was the perfect thing to start off the show.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Easter eggs, in Bloody Stream there were a few. You could see Hermit Purple like
Oh.
faintly in the background when it's cutting to Joseph in the opening. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah. Were we wanting to highlight onto Caesar?
Wom.
Oh my god.
Oh yes, Caesar.
Caesar
It's trash.
Caesar is trash. I'm sorry. He really is.
You guys
He's-
already know the
Out of the
answer for
four of
me.
us, Keydog is the only one who likes him.
Because he's hot.
That is not a
He's
good
not a good
reason.
character.
Oh,
justify that he's a
that
good
doesn't
character.
defend. It doesn't defend that he's. I
Freaking rocking
agree
my
he's not
salad.
really that much of a good character.
He freaking what you call it? He literally was like it was kind of like a revenge thingy, but not really. It was like he's like I need to show up for my freaking well Zappelli was his grandfather, right?
Mm-hmm.
Freaking and he didn't do anything. He just died.
He's got a fucking piece of rubble falling on him.
Exactly.
But like, oh my god, I just need to take a second. Okay, most people probably watch this in sub, but the people who do watch dub, Bryce Papenbrook is literally terrible. I think he is the
With his frosted
worst
tips.
English dub voice actor of all time. Literally, him as Caesar was
Inosuke.
terrible. That Italian accent he did was literally. I wanted to fucking shoot myself. Seriously.
Oh my god!
Don't say that.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, I heard that was not an Italian accent. I don't know what that was.
Bryce Papenbrook is just terrible.
Yeah.
It's like I can't even imitate what he did.
You freaking monkey, Nate.
Oh my
I
god.
wish-
That's Wamu.
Are you guys ready?
What do you guys think?
Wamu's
No,
better
we're
than
not.
Cars.
I agree. Wamu is
I
better
do
than
agree with
Cars.
that. I liked Wamu. He was kind of
Wamu.
the best part of that season.
Wamu, very honorable.
Blackbeard.
I don't know.
Honestly.
Blackbeard, yeah, Blackbeard voice actor.
You guys ready to move on to part 3?
Chodomate.
There's still a lot of stuff we can talk about.
I mean,
There's still a
go
lot
ahead.
here. All right.
It's like well, all right. First of all, Lisa was pretty interesting.
Yeah,
It's kind of
the whole
weird.
bloodline thing was
Well,
kind of confusing.
it's sad that you didn't realize it was his. It was his mother.
Yeah, and he's freaking peeking
Yeah.
on his mother,
Yeah, that was
like undressed.
This is what.
Oh my god.
Like
yeah.
people thought that was supposed to be funny. To me, it just wasn't that funny.
Well,
You really
that's the
confused
thing.
me.
At the time, he didn't even know.
That's true. That's true.
He didn't know at the time, so
That's pretty weird.
Like
I don't know.
I don't know. Part 2 was kind of bad in my opinion. Overall, I know that people liked it, but
I mean,
in my opinion, I don't think the show truly got good until part 4.
part 2 helped
Which we'll talk
highlight
about.
the name
Part
of
four is probably
JoJo.
fair.
So, I mean, it was more comedy than actual serious hunting. The dub
Mhm.
for the night scene. Oh, yeah. Honestly. Yeah. You guys want to add anything else to part 2?
Wasn't
Let's
that
see.
3 pillar match?
Can we talk? Yeah, no, there were actually 4.
There's
There
4.
was Santana, Wamu, Ichidishi, and Cars.
Like
Well, the-
they
Mm-hmm.
they didn't really do much with him. I mean, they never really explained what his role was because obviously Wamu, ACDC, and Cars were kind of the trio, but they never
Yeah.
really explained what Satana or
Santana, I think he was just like an introduction to what they were. Not really that
I don't really know
important.
'cause he was separate from them, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. I'm pretty sure it's just like a different area that it was
And
taking place.
like his ultimate being stuff was kind of weird. I definitely want to touch on Cars and how he still might be one of the strongest people in the entire show.
Oh yeah, we could
I
talk
mean,
about that.
obviously with some stuff in part 5, which we'll get to, like
Mhm.
he wouldn't really be able to do anything. But
Mm-hmm.
I just there's not a lot of people who could beat him, and it would have to be like someone
I
with
have
more
an idea.
technical stuff, like Rohan.
Yeah. But do you guys think that Cars could obtain a stand if he, was still
Oh
there?
yeah,
If he knew about them?
Definitely.
the
Oh my
arrows
God.
trap him, he could get a stand.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And he could honestly, with his type of knowledge, like battle knowledge, he could really turn that stand into something powerful, even if it's something dumb.
What do you think of Caesar's dad?
Honestly.
Caesar's dead. Did we see much of him?
No, it was just
No.
in a family tree.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't know. That whole
Hmm.
like bloodline thing of like, oh, I have to bring respect to my bloodline. I understood that for like the Italian stuff. Okay.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Mm.
Yeah, spaghetti.
But yeah.
Mm,
Was that
yeah.
about it for part 2?
We said about
Yeah. I think we can move on to part 3.
Yeah, part 3. And
this is gonna
Ass.
be a long one. Ass.
yeah,
Ass.
Road
it's
Pro
ass, but we
The
still have to cover a
entire
lot of it.
season ass. Dio out. Everything's ass.
Let's clarify before we
Yeah.
before we send the wrong idea. All right, part three the ending part's pretty much what I was looking forward to.
Mm-hmm.
But it took way too long to get there. It dragged on so much. The Monster of the Week
Oh yeah,
format that they
literally
had.
every single week it was just some random fucking stand user. And yes, part 4 and part 5 did use that
Freaking,
formula, but the characters were more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't like
there was a sword.
I know, and then the fucking monkey.
The
That monk-
monkey
Oh my
too.
god.
The stand of the
Monk.
ship. Oh my god.
Strength.
And
That
then
was
we
the
can
stand's
definitely
name.
touch on Dio.
Mm-hmm.
Like the reason why we think part
Mhm.
1 Dio is better than part 3 Dio. It's because Dio literally has no screen time until the end. He doesn't do
Yeah.
anything.
All right.
50 episodes to just lose.
Literally.
And honestly, if you notice, they like took away his vampiric abilities.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't have like the stingy eyes or anything like that. Like that was all not there. Although, if he did use that, he probably could have won.
Most likely,
know?
yeah.
The Oingo
And then
Boingo
we're gonna
brothers.
piss a lot of people off for what I'm about to bring up. Jotaro is legitimately one of the worst protagonists in all of anime. And I know all three of you agree with me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's not
he's
really
Yeah,
that great.
we did a protagonist tier list. I don't know if it's on our channel, but we did do it. We put him in.
D.
Our lowest tier was D tier, and we
Yeah.
put him at the very end of that.
Yeah.
he's okay. I
He's
know
just
a lot of people
so
like him
flat.
because he's very flat. He's far from dynamic.
He's
He's just like
dull.
yada yada does it, and that's literally that's all he does. And even when he does show up, it's just like, oh, I'm not gonna really use my brain. I'm just gonna punch someone to death.
Polaf.
Just
It's
like
it's
takes.
just
I don't know.
like he didn't really have any emotion at all. Like it's just
Mhm.
JoJo, okay, by flat we mean like he doesn't have much development. He's like his personality doesn't really change.
Like it
It's
says.
just
I
like
don't know.
yada
He
yada
doesn't
does
have
it,
like the same
and
kind
then
of personality traits like
ora.
Josuke, Joseph, or Giorno. He just is
Yeah,
kind of flat.
he's like edgy.
Just edgy. That's basically what he
I don't
came
know.
off. And that's basically how how he seems to us. I
He's
still
not
thought
really all
Star
that
Platinum was cool, but like I don't know
His
that
stand
whole
was cool,
Star
but
Platinum
you
is
know,
very weird. I
Yeah,
think
but
they had the chance to actually give him like an ability. Like he could have totally had the ability like to steal people's stand powers. That would have explained how he was able to use the world, but like they just made it some bullshit. Like, oh,
I
it's the same
hate
type of stand as Star
that.
Platinum.
I mean, he stopped. Yeah, he literally just stops time for a short amount of time.
no reason.
It's
It never got mentioned
Yeah.
once before. It just like it
just
came out of
happened.
nowhere.
Yeah.
Plot
Really,
armor?
Mhm.
plot armor.
Yeah.
Like when I was watching part 3, I really, really, really contemplated dropping it halfway through.
Hmm.
I mean, it's just like the Monster of the Week stuff just really got on my nerves. Because I mean,
Yeah,
the
let's.
characters weren't all that interesting. Like some of them were cool, but the problem is the only character or the only main character I really liked they got rid of halfway through the show. Like Kakyoin was actually pretty cool.
Kakurin, yeah.
I
Mhm.
thought Polnareff was fine. Avdol we didn't really see that much of, and I already had my feelings about Joseph.
I don't. How do you hate Old Man Joseph?
I
I
like.
don't
I
know.
don't understand.
I think he was probably.
He's
Okay. I
he's
liked him.
cool.
I think he was fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty cool.
Yeah.
He was like he really was like a role model and a mentor.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I mean, he can definitely still pilot. Yeah. He's like totally
Oh
can
my
still
god.
pilot.
Oh
I
my
thought
god. That
he was
reminds me.
better than how he was in part 2 because there wasn't as many assholes.
Hmm. Oh my god. So let's talk about when that lady had a breast expansion.
Oh my god! I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Freaking
That was
Oh my
so.
god.
This is what I'm talking about. Like all the weird stuff.
That was interesting.
Well, it
Fucking
is.
Joseph and Avdol were fucking like Oh my
humping each
God.
other.
I know, like
Oh
that.
my god.
See, I like. All right, I thought those parts were pretty funny, honestly.
Hmm.
But part three was just kind of weird to me. I felt like
Bizarre.
I liked the power system of stands. I liked the fact that a lot of them were very different and not just like there was a lot of possibilities and a lot of abilities that could be used. It wasn't some like simple stuff. They were pretty
Yeah.
complex. I mean, I really liked all of the later abilities, such as like Cream. I thought that was, or no,
I
that's
mean,
a stand, but not the ability. But Cream was pretty cool.
yeah, I like cream. Vanilla ice cream.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
And then like,
Let's see. Hmm?
oh no, you can go ahead.
No, I was just thinking of another topic in part three. Go
I
ahead.
was gonna
Okay.
say that the Wheel of Fortune was the most useless.
Oh my god, the
Oh,
Wheel
Was
of
that the
Fortune.
car?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my.
really didn't like that. Damn. It made no sense whatsoever. And then,
Mm.
I mean, and then Iggy, of course. That's another interesting
He was
member.
cool.
Yeah.
I, I thought he was annoying, to be honest.
He was
I
like a
thought he was
mascot.
annoying.
That's what he was. He was just a,
Well, when it came to that, like that baby, I
He
forgot
would
that baby
jump on
story.
Polnar's. Oh my god.
God.
Death 13. Is that Death 13? I think
what
so.
are you talking about? The freaking baby?
Yeah. The
Yeah,
The
baby.
baby was
Yeah.
annoying. I did
yeah,
not like that
that
at
was.
all.
I think that was
That
the
was
worst.
so stupid. Oh
Worst
my
of it.
gosh.
You're telling me that Dio hired a baby?
Exactly.
What's so stupid about like part three? It's because Dio hires the weirdest people, like those fucking brothers, the monk,
The
Yeah,
monk.
The monk.
the monk. Anyaba is weird. I don't know how
Anyaba,
you
what the frick did you just say?
I don't know what the fuck her name
Anyaba.
is. Anyaba.
That's
Freaking.
not
I,
okay.
I thought I thought a whole horse was pretty cool.
Horse
What
was
else?
just iffy for me.
Yeah, like.
Oh my god, yeah, I
Why?
thought it was iffy also.
I mean, between
He,
him and Polarath was
yeah,
funny, but like, I just didn't find him a
He
good
was a
character.
gentleman.
I thought he was a gag the whole time.
Gentleman, what?
Yeah, that's because. Okay, if
Didn't
you
he kick
remember, like
that
that one.
woman?
No, it's freaking. Wait, what did you say?
Didn't he kick that one? You're talking about a whole horse, right?
Yeah, but okay, yeah, he wasn't a good gentleman, but he was a.
He's a
He
gentleman.
was a man, all right.
He
He
was a
didn't want
simp.
to rape that girl. Okay, although he very well
I think
could
a
have.
normal person wouldn't want to do that. So I don't know if that
That
make him a
monkey, the
gentleman.
monk.
The monkey was about to rape that girl.
Oh my god.
That fucking monk was
Okay,
so weird
JoJo
though.
is such a
Muhammad Abdul.
questionable.
Muhammad Abu.
Abdul's stand ability was pretty cool.
Why did they keep him dead just to hide it from Polnareff?
Yeah, that's. I
I
thought that
don't
was dumb.
know.
Just teach him a lesson.
Yeah, it made no sense to do that. Because then that also dragged
Yeah.
on part 3. It was 50 episodes. Like, really?
Mhm.
That,
Was
that
it
was
really?
like,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
so
50
long.
something.
What
Yeah.
the hell? Oh.
And then there was like, oh, we're gonna keep him dead so for Dio not to know that he's alive. But everybody else knew, so what was the point? And it didn't help in the end anyway.
Right. Anyone want to mention the defeat of Dio?
Yeah.
The defeat of Dio.
Dumb.
Honestly, I felt like Dio should have had more
The freaking.
spotlight. I don't really like how he just came out, got defeated. Like in part one,
Mhm.
he was doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, part one was a lot shorter, so it was a bit easier for them to have him have spotlight, and he was also a bit weaker, a lot weaker. But I don't know. I feel like Dio could have been a lot better than he was.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Agreed.
the things that they were saying that he was doing, they could have showed us at least, right? I think that would have made the part a bit better.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I'm very surprised I was able to go through that part without stopping.
I
I had to
stopped.
stop every
Yeah,
once in a while.
Same. Actually, after part
Yeah,
3,
I
stopped.
just I couldn't wait to get to part 4.
That's yeah.
Same. That's what I
Yeah,
was. That's
honestly.
what was keeping me going because
Mm.
we'll talk about part
Mhm.
4.
I mean, we
I
can.
also
Yeah.
one thing I want to bring up, and it's not really like a full-on topic. It's just kind of weird. Is that like all of the memes that came out of part 3?
That's the only
Mhm.
reason people somewhat like part 3 is
That, and
because
that's
of
the
the amount of
thing.
memes.
Like
It's
I
underrated.
feel like the memes are cool
That
and all, but it's not. I don't think it's enough to make it a
It's not good.
objectively better part than other ones.
I
It's
think it's
overrated.
that, and also the fact that stands were introduced in part 3.
That's
Mhm.
true.
That
The
also might be
stands
the
were
reason
kind
the
of
first popular.
interesting. Like I said before, I thought the power system was pretty complex, and there was a lot that they could do with it.
I also wish they didn't just get rid of Hamon completely.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
they
for
really
sure.
Did
yeah, they put Shadow
Well,
over
I mean,
there.
they did have a tiny bit of stuff of Hamon.
It
yeah,
was
I mean,
really
technically,
only
you could say
Joseph though.
stands are Hamon. They're spirit Hamon.
Joseph.
If let's
Yeah.
Jotaro and like they could have added where Joseph was slowly teaching Jotaro Hamon throughout the story of part 3, because then it would have actually shown that he actually could have deserved the right to win, because he
Be
really didn't
interesting.
deserve the right to win to beat Dio.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of just went
I
through
get
that,
that.
and stopped time for no reason, like out of the blue.
Once
See, it's
again.
just like
Mm-hmm.
like we've been saying. That was just like not. I just don't think it thematically made sense. They could have totally given
Hmm.
Jotaro the ability to copy stand powers, but they could have added any
Yeah.
factors to that. Like it could have been like copy the stand powers of people he's close to or is related to, something like that. Or they could have just
Hmm.
made it a straight up copy power. But
Or something else. Anything else.
but like that same type of standard Star Platinum thing was just really not good.
Here's a good question. How do you guys feel about the theory that Jonathan is Star Platinum?
Oh yeah.
That
Huh?
so
You
was
haven't
that the
heard that
opening
theory?
No.
or
No, yeah.
Yeah. Huh?
I think it's definitely plausible. I
Yeah.
think it makes sense.
was it because of that opening thing? Is that
Yep.
what you guys talking
Opening
about?
thing? What?
The opening thing.
Star Platinum shows
There
up
was
in the
a.
first opening of
No,
JoJo.
I'm pretty sure there was a line in part 1 when it's just like. Since he said something to Dio that he like continued to haunt him or something like that. And then people came up with like the theory that Star Platinum could be the spirit of Jonathan.
Oh,
Just I mean, I thought that was rather interesting. I can see it being
A hot
plausible.
take.
it'll be cool.
Yeah.
But it should be confirmed for that to be a.
Well, that's why this is a theory.
Well, yeah.
So it's not confirmed. Honestly, if they put that in, it could be it could be some stuff.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys ready for part 4?
Let's see.
Is that everything for part
Oh,
3?
wait. Did we talk about Holly?
Oh,
Oh, Holly.
I don't know. I'm just having a stand that's.
Holly, like, I want to
I
know
mean, hold on.
how did Holly
How
not
does
get a
she?
stand?
Hmm?
How did Holly
How,
not get a stand?
she did, and it was killing her.
Yeah. The
Oh
um,
yeah,
freaking
yeah, you're right. That
vines
was
on her?
her.
yeah. Yeah,
I
yeah,
completely
that's a
forgot that
noob.
she had like the thorns type things.
Yeah, I mean, did you have to be like strong-willed? I mean,
Yeah, fairly strong.
yeah. So I
I mean,
don't
obviously
understand how she would
Josuke
have one
ended
in
up
the
with a
first place.
stand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but like,
I just want to know how. One thing I want to know is how Avdol just had a stand.
Yeah.
Like, didn't they say he was born with it?
you can be born with a stand,
Because
but like,
that baby stand.
huh?
wasn't Polnareff
I
also
don't
born
know.
with it too, or did he get?
I'm pretty sure he was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was.
That's interesting.
Well, he was reversed. I mean, when he was I forgot the name of
Oh,
that stand that turned him into a baby. Um, but yeah, I think he was
JJBA has
born with
defense
it.
for Holly.
That's for Holly.
defense.
Right.
Okay.
Noobs here.
Yeah. Oh, he's got the line. If I become a ghost, I will haunt you. Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
That's true. A baby could have a stand, but Holly couldn't handle one, which is very
Dumb.
yeah. That's pretty dumb.
And it doesn't
Oh my
make sense
god.
because the sword also had a stand.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
what the
that was
heck?
so stupid.
A monkey.
A monk, yeah, literally, like
Yeah,
like
monk.
fucking
Freaking
Geo was like,
Winston
let
had
me
a
give this
stand.
random monk a fucking stand.
A freaking orangutan, rapey orangutan.
This is Winston. Like, oh my god.
That's pretty much what he is, though. Like,
Mm-hmm. Rapist
what did he
orangutan.
stand to? I don't even remember.
Was it a
Strength.
Like,
boat?
It was just a boat. He
How
can
is that related
control
to
stuff
strength?
in it. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
I
It's
know that's
really
just the tarot card thing, but like, it's
Yeah.
like,
I think it's
imagine
better.
Hammond pulling up with a stand. What?
Oh my
From
god.
Overwatch?
from Overwatch.
Yeah, because Monk is Winston.
Yeah.
Winston.
Oh my
Freaking-
god.
I don't know. I think that was I think the tarot card idea was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, definitely. Although honestly, I really like the like music type stands from part 4 and 5.
Oh
I don't know,
yeah.
it's kind of cool. Like,
Oh yeah. And that goes beyond that, like Bohemian Rhapsody and stuff like that. That's we'll talk about that later once we get there.
Yeah.
Well, actually, freaking what's it?
That's it for
I
part
don't-
3.
Is
Is
it
there anything else?
Tokyo and Dying? Hmm. Yeah, honestly, the way that Dio died, I was kind of mad. Just like, what?
oh my god.
What? If he freaking hit his shit with the scooter? Like, that's literally what happened. Like, I don't know. He's like, it could have been better.
I
Best-
definitely agree with that.
Best part, in our opinion, for me, I like. I think it's part 4 for me.
Part
Well,
four.
and
Agreed.
I would
Yeah,
have to say
yeah.
part 5 for me. Part 4
Part
falling
5.
close behind.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're about to
Oh, very
we're
nice.
about to get into that.
All right, yeah. You guys ready for part 4?
You guys ready
yeah.
for part 4? I want to start that off.
Part 4?
Part
Ooh.
4.
I want to start it off.
All right.
Honestly, I thought part 4 was when the show actually started becoming a good show. I mean, right off the bat, I really enjoyed Josuke's character. I thought Koichi was cool. I thought Okayasu was hilarious. Jotaro was not as bad since he wasn't the protagonist.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
So-
him as a side, he worked he worked better as a side character as opposed to being a main character.
Yeah.
And it just,
He basically
Morio
was a side character.
was just such a unique like place, like such a good setting. Where like part 3 they were
Yeah.
going all across the world, and part
Mhm.
4 they're like in this small little town.
Because you can get familiar with
Japan.
the area, you know. It's
And
just it's pretty nice.
everything
Also-
every week there was just like a new like thing going on, but it wasn't monster of the week type shit. I mean, technically it was, but the characters were still
What's that one
fairly
alien guy?
interesting. They were funny.
Shigechi.
Shigechi.
Oh my
Oh my god.
It wasn't Monster of the Week, it's because they actually explored things they did in their everyday life. Like the lottery
Mhm.
episode's a good example.
Oh my
It wasn't
god.
really newsstand users, it was just the fact
So
that
bummed up.
They were just like
they were just fooling around. Same with the freaking when they were in the restaurant. It's
the
just
thing is, Josuke
What about that
actually
one-
acted like a high schooler.
mhm.
That's
Mhm.
the thing. That's why
Yeah.
his character was so much better. Jotaro just was literally 17, and he was acting like he was in his 20s.
I mean,
I.
mhm.
Mhm.
I was just gonna say.
Okay. I was gonna say.
Okay.
Oh my god. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna bring up the bow and arrow. It became a
The bow and
major
arrow?
Oh, the
plot. Yeah,
the arrow.
it became a huge plot for part 4 in terms of power, like source for the stand users.
Mhm.
Because we got mention of it
So
in part
there
3.
are
Go ahead. Yeah.
okay. So about the arrows, I know some people get confused, right?
Hmm.
There are two different ones. Okay, there's a stand arrow and there's a requiem arrow. They're different, but I understand why people get confused, obviously. But if you think about it, you know, freaking Kira impaled. No, that's not the right word.
God.
He used it right, and he got. I don't know. Like, I was always imagined what it would be like if he had like Killer Queen Requiem, like
Don't
how that
even
would
get
be.
me started, man. Oh,
Yeah,
Killer Queen.
honestly.
I just said Killer Queen. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm retarded. Okay. Killer Queen Requiem would be incredibly interesting. I don't even know what they ended up doing with that. I mean, like, nukes, like, it all depends on what purpose he was trying to, like, have for the stand. Because isn't that, like, kind of what the Requiem arrow, like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think
wouldn't be
freaking
able to handle it.
Daisan no Bakudan, right? That's kind of what he wanted, like to keep his identity, secret, live a quiet life.
Hmm.
Take people's hands. Um, but I think Spice to Dust might be Requiem. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I feel like it'd be if it was Requiem that it would do it on a bigger scale. It would be
Multiple
foolproof.
people? Or like,
Hmm?
no, it would erase. Okay,
Like,
Huh?
I don't know, maybe it just I don't know. It's
like it would. I don't know. Anybody in the area, like it's not just like just them being erased with no evidence. Just like anybody, like everybody. So it'd be multiple targets at once.
That could be
oh, I
interesting.
see.
Yeah.
And like he wouldn't have to touch them, or they wouldn't have to touch something that Killer Queen touched.
Hmm?
He could just like snap his fingers and they'd be gone.
That would be crazy, honestly.
That also brings me to the idea when I kind of think that Kira would have a chance against Cars. I think he would.
Really?
Yeah, I
Please
say
do
this
tell.
because
I
That's a
want to hear this.
hot
I
take.
say this. This is why I say this. Um, okay, so Kira's stand Killer Queen, his ability, right? People blow up, right? But when he does blow up people, right, it gets rid of all evidence. Nothing at all is left.
No trace. Yeah.
Regular people can't see this or hear it. No trace, right? So Cars, the reason why he wasn't dying is because he was regenerating constantly. But
Okay.
if Killer Queen were to blow up Cars and leave no trace, there's nothing he could regenerate, so he'd just be gone.
So
Oh.
if he blows up his arm, he wouldn't be able to regenerate it. Is that what you're basically saying? Since there'd be no trace of his arm left, or like anything for him to regen, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I think that I feel like Cars would be able to somehow create his cells back, right? Because he's Cars, the ultimate life form.
But if like
But
Kira
I'm
was
saying,
to
like, if he,
completely get rid of his entire thing to the
yeah,
point where there's no cells, then you couldn't
like
regenerate.
Shigechi.
Like Shigechi. Oh my god. Shigechi.
Yeah, that's what's,
Honestly, I think some people were kind of sad when he died. I didn't really.
Torukune.
He literally. I mean,
Torukune.
Shigechi is so ugly. He's just like, honestly, I really, he's just annoying.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
But not in the
Honestly,
sense, not like in the Jonathan way of being annoying, but like just he was meant to be an annoying character.
hmm
Well, we can
yeah,
think of
that's
him for the
true.
memes.
I mean, you can just like you can see that he actually cared kind of about living because he went
True.
to Jonathan. Not Jonathan. Oh my god.
Jonathan.
The freaking, so he'll recognize that he knows he's about to die.
I guess that is a bit sad. Like now that you put it like that way. But I don't know that fucking
Yeah.
lottery episode.
Oh my god. That makes
That was just. Also, I'd
Honestly.
like to expand on something one of you guys said earlier about people who could beat cars. I think 100% Rohan could have a chance. All he
Okay.
has to
I
do,
can agree with that.
Yeah.
all he has to do is just kind of rewire Cars' brain. He wins. I mean, like I've said, people with technical
You can be
stance
like, be
could
my
possibly beat
slave,
Cars.
and then
I think people who with like a more straightforward abilities couldn't really do that. I think Okuyasu, if he
yeah,
wasn't retarded, could
Dumbass.
probably beat Cars. But Okuyasu is retarded, so he can't.
yeah.
But I still like Okuyasu.
Oh my god.
Can we talk about him? Like his
No, we
stand
haven't.
and like
Sahanda is honestly like
OP.
OP.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's literally getting rid of space. He's basically an improved version of Cream. I mean,
Yeah, 'cause
like,
you can see what he's doing.
he just
I
like.
think if,
No, sorry. What were you gonna say?
if Okuyasu had like a, if he was just smarter, he could probably be one. He could probably be one of the strong, like strong stand users.
In
I
the
know that's saying
entire
a lot
show or
because
part 4?
no, in part 4.
Okay.
Yeah, because in the entire show, there's a lot of
Okuyasu is
technical
disabled.
ones there.
Jeez, dude.
Yeah.
And also, Okuyasu's
I mean,
dad. I really
he
felt
also-
bad for him.
Oh my god, he was ugly.
Yeah.
But like, he didn't do it on. He wasn't ugly on purpose. Fucking, he worked for Dio.
This is also something. If they're gonna put him out of his misery, right? Kill him off so he doesn't have to suffer anymore. Couldn't Okuyasu have just done that?
He literally could have just like.
He could have just erased him.
But you gotta give it
So
to him the fact that it's his dad.
Yeah, he doesn't want to just do
That's
that.
true.
I mean,
Yeah, but they were also trying to find a way to like do that.
also Okuyasu is not
That's
really
nice.
like a very logical person. I don't really think that he. But no, but like in the sense that he wouldn't really think that way of like, oh, if I could end his suffering, he's gonna want to try and have his family go back to normal, even if that's definitely not gonna happen.
Give it his all,
Yeah.
even though he can't do anything.
Yeah, basically, kind of like shonen protagonist syndrome.
Oh my god, I forgot. Doesn't Okuyasu have a brother?
He does. Yeah, he was basically the first antagonist of the show. Not the main one, but the first one.
What was his
Yeah.
stand? Was it the little freaking, like the little boys or whatever? Was that or
like
that
Bad Company or something like that?
I don't remember what his stand was.
I think it was. It was like
like
these
the
little
army man?
army.
Yeah.
I think it was Bad Company.
Oh. Then, oh yeah, Koichi. Koichi actually has a pretty good stand. Not stuff that could beat Cars or anything like that, but his stand is pretty good. I mean, Echoes Act 3, like, definitely,
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't able to beat Giorno, but it still gave him some trouble.
I think that'd be cool. His stand is funny as well.
Oh my
we
god,
haven't
the
talked
fucking
about
English.
Josuke. We haven't said anything about Josuke.
I said a
Yeah.
bit, but yeah, we should
not too
expand
much.
upon him.
He's good. He's an amazing character.
I
Actually-
agree. I
That's so
honestly
much
like.
better than Jotaro.
He had so much more personality.
Mhm.
And they're I mean, not the exact same age, but they're around the same age. And they're like, now I know people have differing personalities, but the thing is, Jotaro didn't have one.
Yeah,
That's
he
the
was.
I mean, it
problem.
all started out once again. It's students. It starts out with them being students. So, I mean, we're back at it with high school students. With Josuke
Yeah.
and everyone.
I like the art style of Part 4.
Part 4
same.
had a really good art style. Like going from Part 3's like tire shoulders art style
Tire shoulders.
to Part 4, like just like it's a simplistic, regular type of animation. It was just a
The
big
sky was
change.
always orange. Which I kind of like. I don't know. It's a different tone,
Vibrant.
I would have been fine if they kept that animation style. I think the Part 5 style is still pretty good. I just don't like the lips.
I feel like it's a mixture of part 3 and 4, like
Yeah, I can
our
agree with
styles.
that.
There's one
Yeah.
question I was wondering. Do you guys think that we know that Jotaro is a side character in part 4, but do you guys think he's gotten weaker?
Oh
They
yeah,
nerfed him.
definitely.
Yeah,
Didn't
they
they nerf
nerfed him. Yeah, they
They
did.
nerfed him bad
Yeah.
because he can't keep up with the time stop ability as he gets older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dio could, because Dio was a vampire. He's immortal.
I mean, Jotaro's what,
Mhm.
28, 29, part 4?
I think so.
By the way, isn't Josuke his
Yeah.
uncle?
Josuke is his
Yeah.
uncle, and like
Yeah.
Jotaro is Josuke's nephew. That is such a weird thing. And also, it's so weird to think that fucking Holly is like that's Josuke's sister. It's so weird to think. People
Oh
you've
my
seen
god.
like in
That
another
is
part,
weird.
people are so much older than
It's
like
it's a
just a big age
10-year
difference.
it's a 10-year difference. Oh, no, between Holly and
No,
no.
it
I'm
was
talking
more
about it's
than
like
that.
More than that.
well, how old was Jotaro?
Josuke's what, 17?
Yeah.
15, I think.
Yeah.
Well, at the end of
And
part
freaking
3, Jotaro was 17, right?
Yes.
how old was
Yeah.
Holly though?
Oh,
I mean,
shit,
we'll just
I
say
don't know.
40,
Probably.
and we'll say Josuke was like 8 at the time.
yeah, he has to be because
So that's
because
a
then there's 10
big difference.
because then Jotaro's like 20 something in part
So
4.
she was like around 32 years older than Josuke.
Jeez,
Josuke was born in 1983.
that is.
Mm.
That's crazy.
But yeah, guys, want to say anything else for part 4? I mean, you guys covered a lot.
We did get a lot for part 4.
Let's see. There's probably something else. Oh,
Uh,
what was up with that alien guy?
Oh my god, I forgot about him. Honestly,
Yeah.
alien?
yeah, you don't remember him? The guy who was an alien.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
He could
What
turn
the
into
frick?
dice and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that
That's
was
so
so
weird.
strange.
He helped freaking, what was
I
it?
was like,
I
is he an
forgot who it
alien or
was.
is he role playing?
Against the game, Rohan.
Hmm?
He
Yeah,
was
he helped
the
Josuke with
dice.
the dice game.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
against
that's
Rohan.
right.
He was
House is
weird,
on.
honestly.
This is too
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
I
I
just
think that.
there was a lot of weird characters in that game. Not game, in that anime. Christ, this fucking caught on. Like you guys keep doing this, no, I'm doing it.
There's one.
Okay, let's see.
What?
The fucking game thing where you say game instead of anime.
I'm the one that
Oh.
says that somehow. I don't know how.
Okay, let me see. I was about to say something. Okay, I was gonna talk about. Someone else go ahead. I can't remember what I was gonna say.
Okay, I was gonna say, about the fight against Kira at the end. I feel I didn't want Jotaro to take over. I really didn't.
Yeah,
That's one of the things that I didn't like.
it would have been better if fucking Josuke was the one to like land that final hit, and none of them did. It was the ambulance.
Freaking ambulance.
Like he was
The crunch of
alive,
the
and then the
neck.
ambulance ran over him.
Oh my god. Yeah. Still, I think that it would have been better if Josuke was the one who,
Killed him.
yeah, they killed him.
Or
But no.
stopped him. I mean, like, it was definitely...
Yeah. He could definitely have turned into a rock, just like Angelo.
See, the thing is, like, my thing with JoJo is that, like, I don't know, he seems like he liked Koichi more than Josuke.
Yeah.
I understand, Koichi's cool, but, like, Josuke's the prototype.
That's because Jotaro's too mature, and Josuke isn't mature, but basically
wait.
at all.
Can we talk about fucking
Yeah, but Josuke's
Koichi's
also
girlfriend?
like a kid. Oh my god.
That...
She's
Why? I do not know why he's in a relationship with her.
Yeah.
She kidnapped him.
All the shit that
crazy.
he did, and he's, like, that desperate.
It's like, oh, I like that. Tie me up again.
Well, yeah. She stalks him
Masochist.
She
Yeah, she stalks him and then
and then he
kidnaps
falls
him.
in love because he can't get any other chicks.
No, it was probably fucking Stockholm syndrome.
Stockholm
Well, like,
syndrome. Oh my
Stockholm
god.
Fucking, like, fall in love with your
God.
fucking kidnapper.
Oh god.
I thought that was so dumb.
Mhm.
I agree with that, definitely. Like, another thing we should touch on is
The
openings.
rat.
I think
Ooh.
it
Opening.
had the objectively best openings.
I can agree.
All three of them.
Yeah.
I liked all of
They
them. I know
all were
Chase.
like them.
iconic.
Chase
Chase
is
is
good.
good.
I like Chase.
Crazy,
All right.
noisy,
It's
bizarre
underrated.
town.
People
Great
bash
days.
it. I don't know why. Chase
Honestly,
is.
I think Chase is better than the 2 Part 3 openings.
I can
Yeah,
agree.
I agree. I agree.
I don't think Stand Proud is very good, honestly.
I like JoJo Grand
It
Tour.
was okay.
JoJo Grand Tour.
Oh my god.
Like the JoJo Grand Tour. What the fuck?
Skip it to the grand tour. A bizarre.
The bizarre adventure
Bizarre.
begins.
Oh my god.
They should make
Can we
one.
actually do that?
Yeah,
Can
we can actually make
record
that.
so actually do?
No, we will
Grand-
not
step into
remake.
the
Oh,
grand
Come
that's
tour
gonna be
on,
with
so
all
bro. It's gonna
bad.
be a party pooper.
If we
Let's
do
do
Bizarre
it.
that,
adventure
we'll have to
begins.
post it on the fucking channel.
Great days.
The Great Days.
I agree. I
Yeah,
love Great Days.
I like Great
Great Days
Days.
is really
Great
good.
Days.
I really like
versions.
Crazy, Noisy, Bizarre Town. That's my alarm when I wake up.
Noisy Ibiza. That was a good one.
It is really good. We spent a lot of time talking about Part 4. It's been like 20 minutes.
That's
That's
because Part 4 is
because.
so good.
Part 4
Part four
is
is
good,
amazing.
though. Like,
Mhm.
But
I mean,
yeah.
it makes sense that we talk about it for so long.
Can we talk about how JoJo was losing to a rat?
Oh my god.
You guys remember that?
Oh my
Yes,
god.
the fucking rat with the launcher or whatever it was.
Uh,
That was so
That was
bad.
so weird.
Once
Oh, the
again.
freaking flesh cube. That was so disgusting.
Oh god, don't even remember that. Oh,
I just drank water.
Oh my god.
Bro.
drink water.
It's nasty. Freaking.
It is. It's just like it still was like it still was an interesting episode though.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh my god, I almost forgot about that invisible baby.
Oh yeah.
They never mentioned that ever again,
He
do they?
could totally be a future
I forgot about
show
that.
star in a new part, honestly. Well, if the shit in part 6 didn't happen, but like
Oh my god. We'll get to that as
we will
well.
talk about that
What
even
was-
though
what
none
was
of
the
us have
break?
actually read the manga.
What was the break between part 4 and part 5? Like they usually like come out with the next season of it in October or April. And it seemed
Like how
it
long
took
of
a
it?
while.
You're asking how long of a break there was?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, honestly.
Was it like what?
I'm not sure how
10
long the
months?
break was.
Or
I'm not sure because, like, I caught up as soon as like part 5, like started.
I hadn't finished part 4
And-
when
Now-
part 5 was done, so I watched them back to back.
because I believe like
I finished last year.
Mhm.
yeah, it was like because now we're on like week 22 for not week month 22 for this next part or expecting for the next part.
Oh yeah, wasn't it confirmed?
Yeah.
Like, it
Yeah,
was
and like
confirmed to come
it
up.
was like April in 2021 or something like that.
Hmm Part
Yeah.
6.
And in 2020, oh, I
We'll
thought
talk
well
about
people were
some
talking about
string.
October 2021. Dude, that was
No,
like
October?
past
No.
they
April.
did yeah, they announced there was like a
They actually.
post with
Yeah.
showing stuff about it.
I gotta see.
Oh,
this.
is it the 4th of April?
Is it?
the 4th of April? That's what
4th
JoJo
of
was
April?
saying.
Yeah,
I heard it.
I guess it
heard
is
about
April.
April.
yeah,
Hmm
but it's 2021, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, sometime in
No, it's
2021.
2063.
2063.
Oh
I would not be
Imagine
surprised.
that.
It's like.
When part 9 comes out
Oh my god.
in manga, not in anime.
Yeah. All right. Do you guys ready for part 5?
A lot about part 4. I think we can move on to part 5.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't.
Yeah. Alright,
Part
part 5.
Part 5.
Bruno Bucciarati is my favorite character in part 5.
That's
I love Bruno.
your icon on your JoJo page.
It is.
Yeah.
I edited that
I
myself.
really thought all of the characters were fun and like just really entertaining to watch. Like Mista, Narancia, Abakio, Giorno, Bucciarati, Fugo. They all were really cool.
And the
I
character
have a
design.
bone to pick with
Fugo
you, though.
disappeared,
The character
Yeah,
designs.
exactly. I have a bone to pick with him. Like, why would they
and
make him like just kick him out? Because
he is a coward.
his stand is so good too. Even
Triple
though he
Haze,
ends up
honestly,
hurting,
there's
Yeah,
so much stuff he
Triple
could do
Haze.
with that.
yeah, he honestly the show. But I guess if he didn't leave, he technically the show would kind of be over because his stand is just too good. He literally would have wiped through everybody.
It's
If you think about it.
COVID-19.
COVID-19 withstand. What the
Yeah.
fuck? It's kind of true though. I mean, like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of shit he could kill a lot of people with that.
He
In the sense that like
he had
there's a
anger
lot of
issues.
strong stand users that he could kill, not like, you know.
Not like civilians.
Oh my god.
Speaking of civilians, do you remember when like everyone was like switched and
Oh my
deformed?
god.
Oh my, don't.
That was so
You're
disgusting.
talking about when Silver Chariot Requiem?
Yeah,
Oh,
Chariot
yeah.
Requiem.
Oh my
When
god. That was
that was
disgusting, honestly.
Fugo can
They
beat
were
cars.
disgusting. And then like, oh no.
That kid has like 3 eyeballs on top of each other.
The fucking Polnareff
Oh
ended up
my
in a
God.
turtle.
Oh yeah.
Or
He
he killed the turtle.
was in a
he-
wheelchair.
That's true. At least he
He
can
should
walk
not have
now.
been. No, this is dumb. Okay, in the 1940s, Stroheim got blown up, and he's fine.
Yeah,
And then
true.
freaking
All it is Polnareff just didn't have German science.
Oh my
Yeah, but he
god.
also had robotic legs.
Yeah.
he did.
Yeah, wait.
Why did he have
Stroheim?
legs
Yeah,
if he was in a
it's
wheelchair?
German science.
Why even put on robotic legs if you can't even use them?
Wait, Polnareff had robotic legs?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Why? What's the point?
because he fell
I
and
never
went
remember
splat.
this.
If you remember. Yeah, in the wheelchair, he had robotic legs, and then he lost his muscles. I like Polnareff. He's cool, but like I don't. I just think it's dumb how Stroheim got blown up, cut in half by cars, and still was able to function and walk. Like that doesn't make any sense. How did he even die? Honestly,
What,
there's no
Stroheim?
way. If he survived, yeah, like he died in like Stalingrad or something. I remember it said at the end of part 2. And but like who's the man who killed this person? Who killed Stroheim? Like that's what I want to know.
That's actually a good question, honestly. I don't know.
He was
Who
killed
did
by an
kill
unknown Soviet stand user.
Oh my
An
god.
unknown Soviet stand user?
Apparently.
Oh wow.
Really? Is
They
that true?
could totally make a part about that. Not a part,
Or-
an OVA, I
like,
meant.
yeah, like an OVA. That'd be cool. I'd watch that.
I
huh.
would. I haven't watched the Rohan OVAs yet.
That means
Still.
that stands were
Never.
around for so long then.
Yeah, I think stands are like an ancient concept, but they weren't like reintroduced until, part 3. Because I don't think somebody just. Well, let me just do this. I think it was an actual it was a concept before.
It's an
But
interesting
now it's just
concept.
being
Like I
resurfaced.
said, they're pretty complex. And
There's
there's
a
some
newer
nutty
one.
shit that they can do. Like fucking Gold Experience Requiem. Literally.
Yeah,
Honestly, he could beat most anime characters with that.
that's true.
Anything they could
Even
try, any time stop abilities could be like
He-
literally.
he can surpass time, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, like he just steps that back to 0. They
Do not
can't do a thing.
Goku.
Yeah, you can't beat
Goku
Goku. Obviously.
has plot armor.
Oh my god.
Like
He's
even
dumb.
without that, well, no, he needed that because he broke through hits time skip. Come on.
That is dumb.
Literally.
That is dumb.
We're gonna have to have an entire stream just about Goku. We talk about him so much.
Hey, aren't you Goku, Nate? Didn't you get
Oh
Fuck
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Right.
Holding up shit. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's
that
You
not.
was
guys are gonna have to explain since you brought it up.
Oh,
He took an anime. What anime character are you quiz? And he got Goku.
I didn't say
We're hoping for
anything that would
Natsu.
make me Goku though.
We were
Oh
hoping.
I hope you
my
know.
I
We're
would
hoping for
rather have
Natsu.
gotten Natsu, honestly.
No. Would you rather be a
I wanted
Care Bear?
Ruthie. I wanted to be Ruthie,
Why
honestly.
did you chose ice powers too?
Well,
And
Oh,
Goku doesn't have ice powers.
yeah, but I
Yes.
got
Oh my
C
God.
two.
It was-
Not
Oh my
I ended up getting
Shut the
C
fuck
two.
up. No.
yeah, you
Goku's
got
not getting ice
I got
powers.
Rukia.
I need to do this because I wasn't there when you did that.
Yeah, I want to see you do this.
Yeah, we should. I'll do that.
Do you guys want to
Bring it
talk
up
about
later.
Giorno?
Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see.
Yeah, let's just talk about like part
Going
6,
on
7, and 8.
Yeah.
Wait, we're not done.
Well, we
We're
kind of
not
got off
have
track. I
part
figured we
five.
were done.
No, we didn't even talk about
No,
anything.
we're
for
not.
part
No, we didn't really.
We
cover
didn't
much
even talk about
it.
Diavolo.
Oh, yeah.
Well, go
We didn't
ahead.
talk. Okay. Well, he had. Okay. I honestly, I was. This kind of confused me. The Doppio Diavolo thing.
I don't
Like,
really
I was very
understand that. Like,
confused.
I don't. It might be. I
It-
don't know if it's like split personality or something like that.
Mhm.
Like, are they two different people? Or are we seeing like his perspective?
Because the thing is,
I don't
Doppio
know.
looked like completely different. I mean,
Yeah.
they had different hair color, if I'm not mistaken. Did they?
Yeah,
Mm.
Doppio had. It was similar, but like Diablo's was like hot pink and like Doppio's just like. Actually, I think it's different. I
clothes
think they
also.
changed. Yeah, they
It's
just
kind of
take
weird.
off
Like it was.
wearing
I
that
think Diablo was
lingerie.
pretty. He had honestly, out of all the villains,
Octopus stripper.
I think he had the best character design. Closely
Who,
followed by Kira.
I like Kira's
Diavolo?
character design a lot.
Just
Yeah,
the thing is,
'cause-
they changed it up too much, so he didn't have a consistent character design.
They only change. Well, what you call it?
Well,
Didn't
no,
Kira's
I mean they had yellow, or not yellow, blonde hair
Yellow
Kira,
Kira.
and then black hair Kira, and then he did this weird thing with his hair.
Yeah, I don't understand that. He
What
like
did he
brushed
do? He
it.
like braided like weirdly.
He like brushed it back or something. No, he like brushed it back and then like changed. It was very weird.
That is very weird, and like I don't know how did he steal that guy's face? I never understood that.
Magic. I don't know.
Magic
Plastic
Kira
surgery. I have no idea.
Animation did a good.
Oh, the what
I
you
don't think-
call it girl? Wasn't there a girl in the salon who had a
Oh
stand?
yeah, there
Oh,
was.
you're
There
right.
was.
That might have been what he did then.
Yeah, that might have been it. Honestly,
Damn,
she's a
I
culprit.
forgot about her.
Yeah, but
Oh my
didn't she
God.
join their side though in the end?
I
true.
think she did.
Mm-hmm. What a strange stand, though.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Oh my God. Pulpo.
Popo,
Pulpo. I don't know.
you're so
He was-
fat.
Yeah, I don't even know what they were. Just gonna put him in a box. You could probably lean against it and it'll fall over, and you just get out. But too bad he shot himself in the face with
Part
a banana.
5 had so many ugly characters. Like fucking Pesci,
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 Chinese neck man.
Chinese Neckman. He literally looks like Chinese Neckman. And I knew his name was Pesci.
Wow.
Oh
like,
my
okay,
God.
No, I
right.
wasn't talking about him. I was talking about Mr. Fat Man in the Tube. in
I
the
said him then.
No, you didn't. You kept
Oh.
saying Pesci.
You talk about the dude from Part 5.
The guy with the
And I said-
fisherman thing.
No,
What are you talking about?
Who?
the guy who's in jail that Gianna goes visit. I forgot his name.
Popo.
Oh,
I said his
Pulpo.
name too.
No,
Popo.
you didn't.
I literally did. I said Popo, and then you said no. And so I said Pesci.
No, you said Pesci.
I said Pesci and Popo because I was trying to figure out who you were talking. Okay, this is not all right. Let's get back on top because I already know I'm
Oh my
right.
God.
Okay, bro.
Babyface.
Oh my god. Okay, so let me
Freaking
see.
the rape computer.
What did
Do
you
you
say?
No.
The rape computer that Malone had, or whatever his name
Oh.
was.
No.
Babyface was the name of it.
Babyface.
And he would like impregnate. It was so weird.
Oh
Like,
no!
Oh, I know what you're
that.
talking about.
Oh, I know what you're talking. Oh, that was weird.
oh my god.
Why did they have to have that? That was such a weird stand.
Oh my god. Yeah, that was. Well, there was what other weird stands
The gay couple.
were there? Okay, actually, oh my god, yes, for the shark one.
Hmm.
That dude with his stand that was around him. I don't remember what he was called. Like he had this weird name, and like I don't know. He looked like he was out of Five Nights at Freddy's. Like he looked like he was in like this like costume. Towards the end,
I'm trying to
Trying to
think.
you know who I'm talking about, right? He can move through the ground.
Oh, yeah, that guy. Was it Gacho or something? I don't
Something
remember his
like
name.
that.
But yeah, I know what you're talking about. He looks like freaking Springtrap.
I know. That's why I said it looked like he was not a. No, you do not.
No,
How
who
do
is
you not
it?
know who Springtrap is?
Not
No,
Springtrap, you
that's.
dingus
I,
head.
I'm confused too. I don't know who you're talking about.
No, no, that's not Gacho. That's what's his name? What was his name? Oh my god.
I don't remember who you guys are talking
You
about.
know who I'm talking about,
Yeah,
right?
I know who you're talking about.
What did he do?
Oh my
What did
god.
he
He
do?
moved through the ground.
Yeah,
Like
he would go through the
he'd sink
ground.
into the ground and move. He was like right towards the end. Like they fought him before they fought
Oh my
Diablo.
god.
Oh wait, okay. Freaking what you call it?
Seko.
Seko,
Oh,
yeah.
I know what
Okay.
you're talking
Thank you,
about now.
JJBA.
Yeah, it's like,
It was Seko.
that bitch.
Seko? Something like that. Secho? I don't know.
Seko,
Yeah.
something like that.
What
But
you
yeah,
call it? The dude that didn't Bucciarati beat him?
I don't know.
I think so. Oh my god. Who was the other guy? The guy with Green Day.
I don't know. We're spending too much time
Green
thinking of
Day?
names though. Green Tea.
No, well, Green Day. Green Tea. Is it Green
No, it had
Tea?
to have been Green Day, but Green Tea was the dub version.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say that, like, Green Day and Purple Haze have similar abilities, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's similar. But, like, I don't know.
Okay, well, do you
Alright.
guys have anything else you want to talk about for part 5? Like Trish, stuff like that?
How.
Well, I cannot
Oh,
believe that
Trish.
Diavolo tried to kill his own daughter, honestly. No
Yeah,
point to
because
that.
he's a bus headlock.
He's supposed to have one, yes.
Like, literally. I don't know. I think it was funny how he got killed by, well, not really, but like the effect started to take place and he died by a homeless man.
What the fuck?
Oh my god. You don't remember that?
No.
Diavolo died by a homeless man. Yeah, it was at
Oh,
the end
yeah,
after
you're
the
right. When one of
Requiem.
his, like, tons of deaths.
One of
Oh,
his deaths. That was like his first death. Yeah,
this
that was really funny.
freaking. I just want to say that's just an OP. Oh, just like honestly, like Gojo type broken ability.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Alright, I'm not going to talk about Gojo since the JoJo stream, but I was about to start
yeah.
saying stuff.
I
But
think
anyway,
we're planning to have a Jujutsu
yeah, if
Kaisen
anyone watches Jujutsu
stream
Kaisen, like,
eventually.
be ready for that. We're probably going to make a big stream about that. We have so much stuff we want to talk about.
After
Yeah.
the freaking exchange event.
Mm-hmm. If
Mhm.
anyone who
Yeah, I can't wait for
hasn't
that.
seen it, you should go watch it.
Like now. Wait, no,
Yeah.
after the stream.
Not now. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Not now.
Everyone starts leaving the stream
Mhm.
just to go.
I
on.
thought Trish's stand power was pretty interesting, honestly.
She can make you have erectile dysfunction.
What the fuck? I mean, she could, but like, damn. Like, and that the same like when she awakened her stand. I don't remember the Notorious Big. I think that was the stand's name. That
Oh,
was so
yeah.
weird. It killed its user. So like,
Oh,
is
you
that
know,
the
Oh, you're
Yes.
talking about the thing on the plane?
yeah?
Like the little. Oh my
Mhm.
god, that thing was nasty.
Was that stand sentient? That's what I want to know.
You know
Like,
what?
does
That
it
also reminds me. We
hop
forgot
from
to
user to
talk.
user?
We forgot to talk about Cheap Trick in part 4.
Here's cheap shot.
The one that was attached to Rohan's
Oh,
back.
Rohan's? Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my god, that
Oh,
was
no.
disgusting.
That was
Ooh.
so.
Duh, I really hate it.
I didn't like that
Rohan's a
thing.
cool character though, and that was just like the one of the parts that did not need to be established.
Imagine having that. Terrible. That's why that guy was hiding his back.
Honestly,
Supreme Kai hair.
Supreme Kai hair. So, do you guys have
Let's
anything
see.
else you
Anything
want
else
to
for
talk
part
about for
one?
part 5?
Not really.
We covered a majority of it.
We covered most of it.
Yeah, I mean, Abakio died, and
We just keep talking about part
and,
4,
you know,
though.
it's like that.
Yeah,
So
because
it's
part 4.
our like main one. So I guess we can touch on part 6 for a tiny
Wait.
bit.
I like risotto. I like risotto. You guys remember risotto?
Risotto?
Oh
I
my
don't
god,
really
I was
guy
so
like.
confused what you were talking about. I thought you were talking about like tomato
The
paste,
fuck are you
the
talking
freaking
about?
sauce.
Like, oh, I like risotto.
I was so confused.
Yeah,
Was he
like
the one with the fucking
Metallica.
Metallica? Yeah, all right.
That's
Iron
That was
deficiency thing?
crazy. He
Yeah.
honestly was OP.
yeah. I wish you could see more of him. But
Mhm.
he died.
Yeah, well,
But,
like I kind of wanted him to be able to fight like the actual like main crew.
Mhm.
Alright, take
He
your
put like
Still was
scissors
interesting,
in
though.
Doppio's mouth, and he had to
Mhm.
take it out. Oh, that part was. Ooh. Okay,
And then
that's
fucking
fair, Gordon. We're not going to talk that much about 6 through 8, just a little bit.
I don't really know much about
all right.
6.
One thing I want to talk about is why the fuck Araki had the need to add a masturbation scene.
Oh, in part 6. Oh my god.
I'm gonna censor
I
that
don't
for
know.
the video.
I'm going to
Okay.
see if they're going to animate that.
It's up to you, Key-Dog.
Don't worry.
Oh my god. Do you think they're going to animate that?
Yeah,
Oh,
probably.
Like, how are they going
It's
to do that?
JoJo's. Like, I'm just playing.
Yeah, they
It's
did have
JoJo,
someone like ripping a dog's face off with their mouth at the
Oh
beginning of part
no,
4.
I don't want to think about that. Oh my.
Yeah, that happened. Oh yeah, then he spit into the owner's mouth.
There's not much.
Let's
There's
talk
not much to
about
talk about with part
Stone.
6. I just want to talk about the fact that Joey is incredibly outmatched by Pucci.
Yeah,
Literally, like string against
definitely.
someone who can fucking reset the universe. I mean, obviously he does that at the end, but like
Yeah,
still, all of his stance are incredibly more powerful. And they could have totally done some fucking OP shit with her. They could have had it be like that she's able to control the strings of fate or something. But no, I can turn myself into string.
City string. Oh, she's by far the weakest JoJo.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah,
I don't know much
like-
about part 7 and 8, honestly. I've seen. I just know what
Part
this. I know what
7?
part. I know what soft and wet does, but that's pretty much all I know about either of them.
Part 7 is said to be one of the best parts of JoJo. But I want that to be animated like really badly. I actually have to read. I probably should just do that eventually.
I have a question for you guys. Would you rather them skip part 6 and just animate part 7, or do you think that they should animate part 6 first?
It wouldn't. Well, what you
I know
call
it
it?
wouldn't really make sense,
They're
but
not really connected. They're not really connected though.
they could animate them both at different times, like part 7
I
first.
think.
Because part 7 was
think,
originally supposed to be a spin-off, wasn't it?
Yeah, but the thing is that if they did do that, if they did start part 7 before and not animate part 6 until later, I feel like it'd be weird. It's like, what's going on? Why is this taking place in like 1800 or whatever? It was like,
That's
what you have to
true.
understand is part 6 reset the universe, and part 7 is like the part 1 of the original JoJo universe, but different. It's instead of Hamon, they have Spin. You know,
Yeah,
so.
I really,
But they
I'm
also
gonna
have
have to
stems
read
too.
JoJo eventually.
Agreed.
I've been meaning
Yeah.
to. It's just there's a lot of stuff I'm watching and trying to read currently.
Yeah, you won't be reading Jujutsu Kaisen until after
Hell
this
yeah.
season ends.
Oh, you think you're funny?
Yeah, then we'll start reading
Well,
it.
yeah, we're gonna.
I'll beat your mouth open.
You guys have anything else you want to say about anything with JoJo?
Well, I'm ready for part
Part
10.
8.
Oh.
I don't even know what's going on.
I
It's like an identity crisis in part 8. I'm not really even sure what's going on. I know that
confusing.
It's like it's so weird. Like all the Kira, I don't know. It's just very weird. Gaffy is strange. Freaking 4 testicles. I don't know. You want to talk about soft and wet?
Oh, that's such a weird stand name, but like it's actually kind of broken. I mean, he can literally steal people's friction. Like
Yeah.
they can't stand up. Stand.
Imagine that. You'd just be like slipping all over the place. It's kind of terrifying.
Mhm.
Yeah. I wish I knew more about it. It's just I know it's very strange. I'll have to start reading into it a bit more.
Mhm.
You know.
That's what I've been meaning to do.
Mhm.
Well, I think that's all I really want to talk about. We
Yeah.
had a pretty long one.
Yeah, I think this is our ideal time. I'm pretty sure.
Like hour 15, hour 30 is perfect.
Yeah. So it's been pretty nice. Any last words? No, that sounds bad.
Wow, we did.
Oh, basically, I just want to say
Alright.
again, thank you for all the support all of you have been giving us. It's
Yeah.
been we really
Very
appreciate it. We've been having a lot
Yes.
of fun on the stream or not the stream, the server with everyone, and we're hoping that we can
Make
keep
sure.
growing.
Yeah, just make sure to follow us here on Twitch and YouTube
If you
and
haven't
social
followed yet,
platforms.
make sure to DM us a screenshot that you've followed so that we can link you up.
And we'll provide for those of you who joined the stream today and stayed active, we'll not only give you some money, but we'll give you a bonus depending on what level you are in the server. So
Keep working at it.
You'll just have to check the shop channel and you'll see the money you've gotten.
Yep.
yeah. All right.
All right, well,
Yeah.
see
Well,
ya.
thank you for joining us.